The positive things about the collaboration between our team was that it was very effective and efficient. The way we collaborated between the teams was that we distributed the tasks amongst the 5 group members, and they completed their tasks well before time and completing all the requirements. We did face some issues with the technology such as Skype or Google Hangout, but we were patient with each other, and we resolved these issues by finding other substitutes to these communication tools. And thus we were still able to complete the task on time and with complete requirements.
Global System Project was a really good experience that helped us learn a lot of lessons. Firstly, a meeting among the teams should be assigned really early to solve any raised problems and to avoid them. Secondly, it's useful to clarify the time of the meeting and the deadlines on both sides to avoid any miscommunication. Lastly, communication is hard, and virtual interaction is even more difficult. So it's important to be patient with the team members and the technology.
Overall, I believe we did a good job, but there were definitely some things that we could have done better. Firstly, the time difference between Pittsburgh and Qatar, the 8-hour difference, was an issue, especially in Phase 1. There was a last-minute change where it was difficult for the other team to adapt to it and to fix it because of this time difference. However, it worked out because we were flexible and our professors were understanding. But in the future, it would be beneficial to be aware of this time difference and standardize our deadlines. So the lessons we learned from this and the overall project was that everyone has to participate in the group work to make the project successful and to maximize the quality of the project. I think we did a pretty good job of evenly distributing the balance, although Phase 1 was a little bit tough because it was the first phase and we were still getting used to the dynamics of the group. I think one thing that helped us a lot in scheduling meetings to overcome this time difference was the use of doodle polls. Through this, we found out that the best time for our Skype meetings within our group would be in the morning, Pittsburgh, and in the evening at Doha. And so and the doodle poll was very, very helpful in figuring this out.
For reasons that Anas mentioned, the project went well overall. In retrospective, however, there are things we could have done better. One of them is the Pittsburgh side trying to be more punctual to the early morning weekend meetings. This would have helped the group overall. We also feel that we could have done a better job in breaking down the tasks and assigning them with more specific deadlines. We had trouble with that, especially in Phase 2, because the assignment was so large and a little bit vague, so we had difficulty breaking it down into smaller parts. We also realized that Google Hangout is a much better communication tool than Skype, which surprised us. It had better image quality and less of a sound lag. In the end, the main lesson that we learned is that hands-on experience is the best way to learn how to do global projects and to deal with differences in cultures.